What is up, guys? Fan here, and welcome back to some more WWE Supercard here on this channel. This episode 16 of season 6, I believe, and they've changed the background, and that's basically because there's new fusions, and I don't know if the bit behind like where the center screen is, where I can just go across. I don't know if that's glitched, but yeah, we got Road to Glory for Apollo Crews. I just noticed we're on 113,000 wins. That's pretty cool. But they could feature in some of their summer cards. They got Tyler Breeze, Ricochet, Bobby Lashley, Seth Rollins, Lacey Evans, Aleister Black, Becky Lynch, Andrade, John Morrison, and Apollo Crews. I'm not really sure what the theme is. Probably people from Raw, although Tyler Breeze is in NXT right now, so I'm not really too sure. But let me know if any of these cards make a pro for you. John Morrison's a single, but I probably won't even play. I was it's kind of a bummer because I didn't record my Wild Wednesday, but if you're on my Twitter, you would have seen. Did in fact get When I Find Him Kane. So that's pretty good. I got him in my Rumble deck just so that I can train up this elemental equipment, which I did get from the quest. Um, and yeah, the reason why I'm recording as well is because um, I might be close to a pull, so it would be cool to get on camera. These new fusions though. I know it says I have one, but like you can see some of the images. Like there's a Seth Rollins Elemental, WrestleMania 36 Andrade, um, Becky Lynch Elemental. Um, so yeah, I don't get why the bonus chance. I I feel like if you're in Elemental, it should give you like one, it should give you either do this and give like two or something, or just like give like a chance or guarantee a card from like I don't know if you wanna really push it from Royal Rumble to Elemental, but a chance of it. Just people don't really like it when Supercard uses the term a bonus chance of. Um, I don't have one. I have four. I just lock them just in case. These flamingos you can pull off the board, so all you have to do is keep playing. And I have 10 sunscreens, so I'm doing a fusion to get a fifth one right now, which will end in 2 hours, and then I'll have five, and then I can make that a six. But then I still need to play a bit more to get the um to get like what how you say to get more sunscreen so I can get a fusion going. But hopefully I can pull a few. I have been quite lucky at getting some back-to-back sunscreens, and also been pulling some flamingos off the board. But let me know, first impressions, what you think of the event. Um, it doesn't like the stats on these cards are significantly lower to the champions cards, but you have to take into account that the brand loyalty fusion stuff was in game for around a week, whereas in this promo you have 2 weeks. So yeah, you have 2 weeks you have double the time, which means that the stats are generally going to be lower. I still don't like the fact on the get go that you have a chance. What good is a primal gonna make to a lot of elemental like tier decks? And even like then with the regular cards, like why have we such a low tier? Just like just give us like, for example, if you're elemental for like a base card, you can get like WrestleMania 36 to elemental, and then also make it so that you have a bonus chance of something. I don't know, cause yeah, you just have like obviously the tier stats you like the tier stats for the elemental pros are low, and you want to bridge the gap. You want to help out those players who are WrestleMania 36, who are in Royal Rumble, maybe even in Vanguard. You want to help those players out, so you want to give them like maybe like you don't want to limit them to like a nightmare that are giving them like doing all this work, which can take a while. If you're playing events and stuff, it's gonna take really quick, I think. But you don't want to like make them work for it, only for you to turn around and be like, oh, you can have a nightmare from the fusion, and then you don't even get like a special summer fusion card. It's like, what's the point in all that? You're gonna really demotivate your players like that. I think it's a bad move personally. But yeah, that's my opinion. Maybe if we're lucky, maybe we'll get a pull. But yeah. Also, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the ticket packs change. Let me look quickly. You're guaranteed a female still, but you don't get the promo card. So yeah. Also, I looked at the login bonus. Like, you get a cool card back at 15 days. However, I just spent League Points literally a few hours ago on a pretty cool card back, if I do say so myself. Here you go, sunscreen. I don't mind pulling these, especially since it's going to be nice just to keep the fusions going. But I actually spent League Points on a pretty cool card back, which obviously, it didn't even occur to me that the stuff changed in the store. But I did get the Edge card back, which looks hella dope. Like, I really like the Triple H one. And I did always say, like, it would take quite a cool looking card back to make me want to take off that Triple H one. The way I look at it is like, card backs are cool and all. I don't mind spending the League Points, especially since it is Royal Rumble, and and I know I'm going to be grinding a lot. I've already grinded a lot, and I've already got my 3 momentum slots. I probably will get 4. Well, I shouldn't say probably. I know I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to try and finish high up in my league so I can get the League Points back. To be honest, I didn't ever see myself spending League Points on a card back, but it's Edge. I am a mark for Edge. Edge is my favorite superstar of all time. If you couldn't tell by my champ, my card back now. Edge is my favorite superstar of all time, and nothing would make my day more than to get Elemental Edge. Like, I've been saying it to the guys on Twitter chat and stuff. I would rather have a Elemental Edge single right now than a Pro Elemental. I did Pro my Berserker, which I forgot. I think I can't even remember. I think I got in one from the event and one of the board pull. And speak of the man, I would love that card if the game would drop it. But yeah, I do enjoy Royal Rumble as a PvP mode. I know I can get 3 slots relatively easy, and it's just a bunch of League Points. Plus, like I said, you can train up your card, you can get a bunch of League Points. If you're wanting to progress up, and what I mean by progress up is if you're like in a lower tier, and you want to shoot up and get into higher tiers, Royal Rumble is definitely the PvP mode you want to play. You want to play them all, but you get more points. You get more league points per win. So if anything, you get your momentum slots faster. You get more league points per win, and you train up your cards. So like, there's 3 reasons right there where you should be playing PvP. Really, say for example in War, you get like 34 or 41 points. You get almost double from that, and see, there you go, Flamingo Tube. So now I just need a bit more. Like, these are pullable, as you can see. We're doing quite well, to be fair. Like, I got a comfortable lead. Part of the reason why I'm grinding so hard is because, just in case I don't play PvP as much, then I have a comfortable lead. And maybe the people below me may just think, oh, this guy's too far ahead, maybe we won't play as much. I'm still going to keep going. And yeah, also I appreciate the follows, guys. I know it's only 20, but I still appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me and get a shout out, there's my player ID. Feel free to follow me. I guess I give a shout out to the people who do message. You got Zachary, you got Fearless, you got Nikki, and Mikhail or whatever. Yeah, I do apologize for not having uploaded in a while, but yeah, it's kind of interesting because I'm not like lately. I haven't really been finding the motivation. They did double picks, and which allowed me to get this heroic Apollo cruise. It's like they like all these promo stuff is like a bonus chance of. I remember back in Cataclysm tier where like you could get like so many of the top tier cards easily, and like you were guaranteed, or not even guaranteed, but like you didn't have to do a lot. You could easily get the stuff done, and now it's just like oh, it's a bonus chance, and no doubt they'll throw them in some sort of pack. It just is like not meant like I still don't get it. We're still in like a pandemic. Money is precious to a lot of people. A lot of people aren't going to be thinking, oh, I want to spend money on Supercard because I want to progress. They're going to be wanting to be scarce with their money and be smart when it comes to spending their money. Nobody's going to want constant cards behind a paywall. Granted, to be fair, um, the ingredients for the fusion chamber, they are much easier to obtain, but again, you know you're limiting what your players can get. Like, to me, I'm elemental plus plus. What use is it for me spending all this time getting let's say um getting up the last fusion, getting it, and then like what I'm not even sure what the fusion starts from. Getting something like a primal, and then like not even getting a special superstar. Um, I don't know. It kind of seems demotivating, and it just kind of makes me question whether Supercard do um have their desire, or like if they have the thoughts of the free players in mind. Let me look at it quickly. Um, Yeah, like, see, if I do this, what's the point of me getting, say, for example, a primal and then a primal summer superstar? Um, I seriously think that they should have changed it so like, limit this. So if you're doing it for elemental, give it to like say Royal Rumble to elemental, and then give a chance or give us like one of these, and then because like what I'm trying to say is, imagine you say bonus chance, right? And then people do all the grafting for the fusion, and then all of a sudden they open it, they get a pack, they get excited, they make it like this, the regular tier card, maybe something good, and then, um, and then, they get a primal. Like, what's even the point in that? In the brand fusions that took place at the end of last month, I can't remember. I didn't count how many I did. I only got one good card, or I say one good card. I only got one card which could be of use to me, and that was Elemental Montez Ford. And yeah, like I didn't get champion card. They put the champion cards in packs, and I know a lot of people didn't get the champion cards. And then people who are fortunate enough to spend money in the game, they probably got like pros and stuff. I know my good friend Aaron Mitchell, chat to you, buddy, if you're watching. He got a Drew McIntyre, and it's like he opened the pack. Um, I don't exactly know like what kind. I know he got a Drew McIntyre. I can't remember what pack. I can't remember if he opened the Battle of the Brands pack because that's something like 10,000 credits. I don't know if he did, but yeah, like he got one, and then I to be fair, I did see a few people get the stuff or champion cards from the fusions, but again, like why bonus chance, man? Like that's just a bummer. Um, like stuff like this just puts me off playing this game. Honestly, thought about taking a break. Um, thought about taking a break from this game because it's like the only like and this goes for you all as well. If you're watching and you're sick and tired the of Supercard because it just feels like they're like doing a lot of pay to win stuff, and you feel like your voice is unheard. Don't go on Twitter. Like, here's a tip: don't go on Twitter and Facebook and all them and be like, "Oh, you put the cards to pay to win and stuff." You want to hurt Supercard? Just like don't spend. Like just if you're someone who spends and you believe that the supercar stuff is like very pay to win, hit them where it hurts most. Feed their um, don't feed their pockets with your money, with your hard-earned money. That's how, like, if you want change, you need to do something makes the which makes um, this company like lose out. Well, not really lose out, but suffer from. Like they continue, and don't get me wrong. Like this game is pretty fun, and um, you can have some cool stuff, and you can do events for free, but you need to hit them where it hurts most. And in this case, it would be simply not. Oh, here's the background of that, and simply just not spend, and that's how you get your message across, and that's how they probably will get around to changing stuff if you as long as you don't necessarily spend on the game. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video here, guys. So let me know what you think of the fusion event. Let me know your latest polls in the comment section below. And this is gonna be the end of the video. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel for more WWE Supercard content. And for now, guys, I will talk to you next time. Take it easy.